Okay, good morning, good afternoon. Now that you have looked through some of we've talked a little bit about the patterns in this table. Okay, how does the table change? All right, you see sine is increasing while cosine is decreasing. Let's talk about how to actually use it. So here's a copy of the table, and we're going to look at some practice type questions. All right, so the first one, I want to use the table to determine each of the trig functions. So I think I'm going to retype this right here, just so we have it on the same. Sine of 58 equals 58 degrees, cosine of 48 degrees, and tangent of 72 degrees. And we're going to use that, the table to evaluate each one of those. So let's just pop this up here. All right, I'm going to make it look real fancy. Because it's important that when you do sine, cosine, or tangent, what goes inside of that, the argument, it's actually called an argument, like again, an argument with a friend. The argument of sine is a number. So all we do here, okay, is we look at our table. This is our trig table that's, in your book, and I'll probably have to provide a little picture of this for you guys somewhere. It's on the textbook. I'll have to do that. So 58 degrees. So you go to 58 degrees. Let's get my highlighter out. And you go to 58. So here it is. So here's 58. And you would just look for the sine. So we have sine is this number, 0.848. That's it. That's all you do. Okay, boom. 0.848. That's it, your answer. Okay, cosine. So we go to cosine of 48. So we go to 48. And then we're looking at the cosine. So the cosine would be right here. So it would be this number, 0.6691. So let's type that would be what we have for that one, 0.6691. Okay, and then the tangent of 72. So for tangent of 72, here it is. Tangent would be this number right in here. And remember the way we got that number, it's the y divided by the x, right? It's given to you in the table. You don't have to figure it out, but that's where it comes from. So this would be the tangent would be 3.0277. Okay, so there's all those 7. So that's how you would use the table. Okay, now second, we're going to be thinking about, this is part E. Okay, so we're going to be thinking next about, we're going to use the same table right in here. I think I'm actually going to, can I do this? Yeah, fancy. Okay, so we're going to use the same table, and we actually want to use the table to estimate the answer. Okay, so here's my table. Let's put it right in here. Okay, so for this one, we say, where is sine equal to? So given the function values, we'll use the table to determine the measure of the angle theta whose terminal side is in the first quadrant, meaning what is the argument here? Sine of what number gives me 0.891, right? That's all this is saying to do. So you want to look in your sine column and see, when does my sine column get about up to 0.891? So I'm looking up 0.8 right here, 63 degrees. So when you go to answer this, right, you would say, oh, this is super easy. Okay, I know that. I wonder if I could do I have a theta in here? Because I'm trying to make sure you guys really get that. So theta, I know I have one here. Theta, insert, okay, equals, done, that's 63 degrees. So 63, and then, no, I still don't have it up there. 63 degrees. It's important that's in degrees here. Okay, and that's how the answers look for all these. All the answers are going to be an angle measure. And then, so let's just do that here. So theta, and let's just do this here. So you probably, if you wanted, I bet you could do it. You could stop this video and you could say, well, can I look at the table and can I see where it is? So where is cosine equal? 0.5878. So cosine is decreasing. So we're just going to follow this table down, 0.587. So about 54 degrees. You guys see that on there? So that would be the cosine, would be about 54 degrees. And then our tangent, 1.1106. So that's going to be, where is tangent equal to 1. So we 1.1. So follow our tangent column, 48 degrees. 48 degrees. Okay, and that's just a way, I'm going to make a little note right here that we need to do the trig table. I need to have that available for you guys to print out if you wanted to. All right, so at least this one that's provided right here. So that's how you do that, E and F. Little short video. So we figured out how to use the trig table to evaluate a trig function. We did that up here. We looked for the angle on the side and then matched it with the sine, cosine, or tangent. And then just to recap down here, we were looking for the angle, the missing angle, and we used the trig table to evaluate that.